Hi, hello, how are you? Good evening, everyone. So again, I came up with a new topic for you here. So in my channel KRP Creative Physics. So today we are going to learn about one important and useful for everyone. So this is a universal topic. This is useful for everyone here, irrespective of age and their class. Even though they are not students, it is useful. So that the name of the topic is area its units. Area its units. So this particular topic is useful in your daily life also. Okay. So that's why I am making this video here. Okay. So first let's learn what is meant by area. First we need to know about what is meant by area. Is denoted with capital A. So what is meant by area here? So basically area is a two-dimensional physical quantity. What is that? Two-dimensional physical quantity. That means it is related to length and breadth. These are the two dimensions. Okay. The amount or else the space occupied by any surface. The space occupied by any surface of the object is said to be its area. What is it? The space occupied by any surface of the object is said to be its area. So here, how can we find the area here? So area equals to length into breadth. Length into breadth. So we will consider one object here. One surface here. Okay. So this one is the length and this one is the breadth. So length into breadth is said to be its area. So now it is become this one is said to be its area. Okay now. So now let's move on to the different units of area here. So that is our topic, units of. Okay friends, after the completion of definition of area, so we came to know that area equal to length into breadth. So okay, this is the formula to find the area. So now we will see different units to find the area. Okay, so first we will consider SI system. Okay, in SI system if we see, we will measure the length in meters, we will measure the breadth is also in meter. So what we can write here, meter into meter, it becomes meter square, or it is also known as square meters. Square meters. That is the SI unit of area. What is that? Meter square. So we will consider CGS unit. CGS unit now we will consider. In CGS system we will measure length and breadth both in centimeters. So that means what here? Centimeter square. So that is a CGS unit of area. So these two are common units. So including with these two units, we have two more units. So they are, first one is what is that? Square feet. What is that? Square feet. So that means in that one, length is also measured in feet and breadth is also measured in feet. Feet into feet, how much here? Square feet. So it is also known as SFT. This is very common term. So you will listen this term when you are going to purchase a land and real estate persons. SFT, square feet. And with that we will also listen sometimes square yards. Square yards. Yard means in Telugu this is said to be gajam. Yard means gajam. Everyone listen this term. How many gajams are there here? Yard means gajam here. Square yard and square feet. These particular two units are used to measure the land here. Okay. So these are the different types of units of area here. So after this one, we are going to learn another few more types of units of area. Let's see. Particular units are very helpful to attend your competitive exams. So why I am explaining these units means these are helpful for competitive exams. So that's why this is competitive corner here. Just listen to me first. First, 1 air. So this is the unit of area here. 1 air. What is that? ARE. So 1 air equal to 100 meters square. So this is what you should remember here. 1 air equal to 100 meters square. So what does it mean here? So we have one field here. For example, this is a field. So its length is 10 meters. Its breadth is 10 meters. So then its area becomes 10 into 10 how much? 100. Meter into meter how much? 100 meters square. So that is mean by 1 air. So we will measure the area in airs also. So this is a new topic. That's why I am explaining it. Okay, and next one is 1 hectare. This is most important. Most important. Everyone should remember. 1 hectare equals to 10,000 meters square. How much here? 10,000 meters square. So I will explain here with the help of diagram. So if length and breadth of a field becomes 100 meters and 100 meters. So then automatically its area becomes 1 hectare. Okay. So why? Because 100 into 100, 10,000, meter into meter, meter square, 10,000 meter square. So that is said to be 1 hectare. And from this one we can also write 1 hectare equal to 10,000 meter square. So 1 meter square equal to how much? 1 by 10,000 hectares. This is what this one is also you should remember here. So 1 meter square equal to 1 by 10,000 hectares. 1 meter square equal to 1 by 10,000 hectares. This is completed. Okay. So next let's move on to the bigger unit of what I mean to say, bigger unit of area, 1 acres. Acre, you will listen that one. 1 acre equals to 0.4 hectares. So 0.4 hectares. So this can be also written as 0.4 into, already we know that 1 hectare equal to how much here? 10,000 meters square. I am substituting this value here, simple. So after the multiplication, this point and 0 gets cancelled. Okay na? So what is the remaining term here? 4 into 1000, 4,000 meters square. So in this way also we can write instead of acre. 1 acre equals to 4,000 meters square. So okay, that is also one more value of acre. So these all types of units, this type of units are useful for competitive exams. So they may give the question from anywhere, we don't know. That's why I am explaining all these things here. So that is the purpose of taking all these different units of area. I am going to cover all the topics, all the units for all competitive exams and each and every student, those who are writing the exams regarding the physics. That's my intention here. Okay. So after this one, so we are going to learn how to measure the land. That means we are going to learn all the units which are exclusively related to measuring of land. And these units are helpful. These units, why I am explaining these units means, so these units are helpful for common person. So okay friends, finally we are going to learn the units of area while measuring the land. So that means units related to area. So why I am explaining this topic means, so more number of people are asking that, sir, just you please explain the physics in our daily life. This is the physics in our daily life. Okay na? Okay, thank you. Give your suggestions. I am always ready to accept your suggestions, and I will change myself. Okay, so let's go into the topic here. First, before going to know about this, once again I am reminding that already I explained this one. Once again I am reminding you, 1 inch equal to 2.54 centimeters. 1 inch equal to 2.54 centimeters. 1 feet or 1 foot equal to 12 inches. 1 feet or foot equal to 12 inches. Next thing is a bigger one. 1 yard, and it is known as gazam. I told 1 yard or gazam equals to 3 feet. 1 yard equal to 3 feet. So this is what you should know here. Why? Because these are helpful when I am explaining this another units. So different units of measuring land here. So first we will see here, land is measured in cents. So in some places land is measured in cents. Cents, how many cents of land? So this is not used most probably here. In some places we are using 1 cent equals to, so what is the value here? 435.6. What is it? 435.6 square feet. So that means here length is also measured in the feet and breadth is also measured in feet. So if we multiplicate with length and breadth, overall value what we have to get here? 435 square feet. So then the area of this particular land is said to be 1 cent. 1 cent equal to 435 square feet. So increase length and breadth, that's what, square feet. Okay, next, that is completed. So next one, this is most important, you should know here. 1 square yard. 1 square yard equal to 9 square feet. 1 square yard equal to 9 square feet. What is meant by square yard here? Yard into yard. So here I already explained here. 1 yard equal to 3 feet. So that means yard into yard equal to what here? 3 feet into 3 feet. How much? 3 into 3, 9. Feet into feet, square feet. That's it. So this is what you should remember. This is most helpful. 1 square yard or square gazam equals to 9 square feet. SFT. It is very, very helpful for everyone. And finally we came into the famous one. Everyone are speaking that regarding the land. How many guntas you have? So 1 gunta equal to 121 square yards. How much? That means 121 square gazams or x gazams. Simply they are saying that 1 gunta equal to 121 square gazams. So here it can be also written as, just now we know that 121 will be this side here. Square yard equal to how much? 9 square feet. Instead of square and what we can write here 9 square feet. I am substituting that value in that one. So 121 into 9 becomes 1089 square feet. This is very very important. 1 gunta equals to how many square feet here? So everyone are going to use this units here, SFT. Why? Because it is nowadays we are measuring the land in square feet only. Most probably. That's why you should remember 1 gunta equal to 1089 square feet. 1089 square feet. So including all these things here, finally we need to know one more thing. 1 acre. So 1 acre land equal to 40 gunta. How many guntas? 40 gunta. So this is the bigger one. 1 acre equal to 40 gunta. Okay. So these are the different types of units of area while measuring the land. This will be useful for common man. That's why I want to explain all these things here. Okay friends, finally in this class we learned all the types of units of area here. One is for competitive exams, one is for general purpose, one is for our daily life purpose. So finally we learned all the types of units of area while measuring the land and all the things here. And so I want to remind one more thing here. And if you want to give any suggestions, please write that suggestion in the comment box. Then I will correct myself here. So I am there for you. If you find any difficulty in physics from any topic, just write in the comment box. Then I will explain the topic. And I am writing one diary here. So in that diary I will write here. From that I will learn and explain that one. Okay. So I am always there for you. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe my channel here. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Please forward my link and channel name to all your friends. So by that they will also learn here. Thank you everyone. Have a good day.